Welcome to Wild Wonders. Please like and subscribe for more. Imagine a vast dark ocean. Now imagine a single drop of blood falling into that immensity. Could a shark, miles away, detect it? This question has fascinated and frightened people for generations, fueling countless myths about these magnificent creatures. The truth, as is often the case in nature, is both fascinating and more nuanced than we might imagine. Sharks have captivated our imaginations for centuries, often portrayed as mindless eating machines. Their ability to detect blood in the water is legendary, contributing to their fearsome reputation. But how much of this is rooted in reality? Let's dive into the science behind a shark's sense of smell and uncover the truth about these remarkable predators. Sharks rely on a range of senses to navigate their watery world, from their keen eyesight to their ability to detect electrical fields. But among these, their sense of smell is truly exceptional, standing out as one of their most powerful tools for survival. Unlike us who smell through our noses and mouths, sharks have a unique adaptation. Sharks dedicate their entire nasal cavity to detecting odors, making it a highly specialized organ. Water, carrying a cocktail of scents, flows constantly over highly sensitive olfactory receptors located inside their nostrils. These receptors are bathed in a continuous stream of information. These receptors are incredibly efficient at detecting even the faintest traces of certain chemicals, allowing sharks to pick up on minute changes in their environment. Think of it like a lock and key mechanism. Each receptor is designed to detect a specific molecule, ensuring that the shark can identify a wide range of scents. When a scent molecule enters the nasal cavity, it binds to its corresponding receptor, sending a signal to the shark's brain. This process is incredibly fast and efficient. This system allows sharks to build a complex smellscape of their surroundings, creating a detailed map of the scents in their environment. By identifying prey, mates, and even potential danger, sharks can make informed decisions that are crucial for their survival in the vast and often perilous ocean. While it's true that sharks have a highly developed sense of smell, the claim that they can smell a single drop of blood from miles away is an exaggeration. Sharks do have an extraordinary olfactory system, but it's not as magical as some myths suggest. Scientific studies have shown that a shark's ability to detect blood, or any scent for that matter, depends on several factors, including concentration. The more concentrated the scent, the easier it is for a shark to detect. This means that a higher amount of blood in the water will be more noticeable to a shark. Water currents. Currents can carry scents long distances, but they can also disperse them, making them harder to follow. The direction and strength of the current play a crucial role in how far a scent can travel. Different shark species have varying levels of olfactory sensitivity. For example, the great white shark has a more acute sense of smell compared to some other species. Research suggests that sharks can detect blood in concentrations as low as 1 part per million, which is impressive but not quite the same as smelling a single drop from miles away. This means that while sharks are excellent at detecting blood, they are not infallible. To put this into perspective, 1 part per million is equivalent to a single drop of blood diluted in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This comparison helps us understand the limits of a shark's sense of smell. While they are incredibly sensitive to scents, the idea that they can detect a single drop of blood from miles away is more fiction than fact. Understanding these nuances helps us appreciate the true capabilities of these fascinating creatures. The myth of sharks smelling a drop of blood from miles away likely stems from a misunderstanding of how scent travels in water. While water currents can carry scents over long distances, the ocean is a dynamic environment. Tides, currents, and even the water's temperature can affect how scents disperse. Imagine dropping a food dye tablet into a bathtub. Initially, the color is concentrated, but as it dissolves, it spreads and becomes fainter. The same principle applies to scents in the ocean. A drop of blood, even in the presence of currents, would quickly dilute and disperse, making it highly unlikely for a shark to detect it from miles away. Not just blood, a diverse palette. While sharks are undoubtedly attracted to blood, it's not their only culinary interest. Their diet varies greatly depending on the species, but many sharks are opportunistic feeders, consuming a wide range of prey, including fish, crustaceans, mollusks, and even other sharks. Their sense of smell plays a crucial role in locating and identifying these food sources. In fact, some sharks are highly specialized feeders, relying on their sense of smell to detect specific prey. For instance, hammerhead sharks, with their oddly shaped heads, have widely spaced nostrils that allow them to create a stereo sense of smell, making them highly effective hunters of stingrays, which bury themselves in the sand. Fear factor, the perils of exaggeration. The myth of sharks smelling blood from miles away has undoubtedly contributed to their fearsome reputation. While sharks are apex predators and should be treated with respect, exaggerating their abilities can lead to unnecessary fear and hinder conservation efforts. It's important to remember that shark attacks on humans are relatively rare, and most sharks are not the man-eaters they're often portrayed to be. The vast majority of shark species play vital roles in maintaining healthy ocean ecosystems. They help to regulate populations of other marine animals, preventing any one species from becoming too dominant. By promoting a more balanced understanding of these creatures, we can encourage their conservation and ensure their continued survival. Respect, not terror, coexisting with sharks. Understanding the truth about sharks' sense of smell allows us to coexist with these magnificent creatures more peacefully. Sharks have an incredibly acute sense of smell, which they use to detect prey from miles away. However, this doesn't mean they're constantly on the hunt for humans. In fact, shark attacks are extremely rare and often occur due to mistaken identity. While it's wise to be cautious in areas where sharks are known to inhabit, we shouldn't let fear dictate our interactions with the ocean. Sharks are generally not interested in humans and prefer to avoid us. By educating ourselves about their behavior, we can enjoy the ocean without unnecessary fear. By following simple safety guidelines, such as avoiding swimming at dawn and dusk when sharks are most active, we can minimize the chances of an encounter. These times are when sharks are most likely to be hunting and visibility is lower, increasing the risk of accidental encounters. And refraining from wearing shiny jewelry that can resemble fish scales, we can further reduce the risk. Shiny objects can attract sharks because they resemble the glint of fish scales, which are a natural part of their diet. We can significantly reduce the risk of encountering these animals by being mindful of our actions and surroundings. Simple precautions can make a big difference in ensuring our safety and the safety of the sharks. Remember, sharks are an integral part of a healthy ocean ecosystem. They play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine life by keeping populations of other species in check. By respecting their space and appreciating their role in the marine environment, we can coexist harmoniously. Observing sharks from a safe distance allows us to witness their beauty and importance without disturbing their natural behavior. We can ensure that these ancient creatures continue to thrive for generations to come. Protecting sharks and their habitats is essential for the health of our oceans and the planet as a whole. Conservation matters, protecting the apex predators. Sadly, many shark populations around the world are facing increasing threats, primarily due to human activities. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change are all taking a toll on these vulnerable creatures. It's crucial that we take action to protect sharks and their habitats. By supporting sustainable fishing practices, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for marine protected areas, we can help ensure a brighter future for these magnificent creatures. Education and awareness are also vital in changing perceptions about sharks. By dispelling myths and promoting accurate information, we can foster a greater appreciation for these animals and encourage their conservation. Separating fact from fiction. So, can sharks really smell blood from miles away? The evidence suggests that while sharks possess a remarkable sense of smell, this claim is an exaggeration. Their ability to detect blood, like any other scent, depends on various factors, including concentration, water currents, and the shark's species. It's time to move beyond sensationalized depictions of sharks as mindless killing machines. By separating fact from fiction and understanding the science behind their extraordinary senses, we can develop a healthier respect for these vital ocean predators. Remember, knowledge is the antidote to fear, and only through understanding can we truly appreciate and protect the wonders of the natural world.